Hey y'all, it's Tavy Tay. How y'all doing today? Let's ring the bell for a smile. We're talking about those real smiles, not those phony smiles. Okay, I just wanted to talk today about the shadow banning because, one of my videos got flagged in the fall of last year for something that I had posted over a year and a half prior, just out the blue, and I knew it was shade. So today this morning I was like, I'm still being shadow banned. That video was flagged, and YouTube was upset about it or whatever a year and 3, 4, 5 months after I posted it, which makes no sense. It makes me realize that someone had been most likely thumbs down in the video, reporting the video, things like that. And just to have me take it down or get it removed, or something. It's like misery loves company type thing. And then I was supposed to be off of the shadow ban after 3 months. And it wasn't like a shadow ban, on YouTube is like you violated their terms, blah, 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 etc. And so it's like 3 months, they won't be recommending your video. Well, now I've still been posting. I don't know if someone thought that that was a smart move or gesture, that somehow that was going to make me give up or stop posting to YouTube. But ever since they converted the Gmail accounts into automatic YouTube accounts, I've always posted to YouTube. This is not something that I've never done. I've always posted. I just didn't care. I would post things and I would tell my family, hey, I posted a video so that they could see me, my family that was at a long distance from me. Things like that. Or post some videos of the kids' new school pictures, But now that I have a focus and I have a business man, right? I am a business woman. Now that I'm more focused, I'm more determined, I have a goal, or should I say aspiration, it's all out constant attacks. And I have to address it because it's happening. That's why my comments aren't on. That's why I have to post irregularly, because they want to know my schedule and things like that. They subscribe to my channel with false and fake accounts, and I'm just going to keep going. Because they don't pay my bills, they don't pay my rent, they don't pay, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feed me and they don't buy me the clothes that go on my back. That they're not my man. So this was clearly someone being shady. And as I always remind myself mentally and spiritually, that a tree throwing shade that bears no fruit could never sway Tavy, right? Never. And that's just how I feel. And whomever this person is, whether male or female, they feel like shit because they're a jackass. Or they felt like they had a gun to their head, or they were playing clown around town. Who knows? Spirit said, I gotta give it to them. Okay, Spirit. Yeah. Because maybe they didn't know that the clown was the one that was throwing shade. Anyway, shady. What is their karma, shady? They feel bad. Spirit is telling me, yeah, they feel bad. And it's alright to feel bad. But 6 years later, you feel bad. 10 years later, you feel bad. 12 years, 20 years, Aries. And a lot of the things that I've known or I've noticed or began to recognize within this Aries personality that seems to be around, They want to be seen as an emperor, right? But they're most likely not an emperor. They're an Aries, or they're karmic, things of that nature, right? And the things that they can't stand about me, myself, Tavy, it's the same things that they have. And I don't understand, how can it be a quality for their personality, but something that they feel, look, and each spirit is telling me they find it endearing when it's themselves. But when they recognize it and see it in others, mainly a feminine, spirit said, or like myself, a divine feminine, your willpower, right? What you think you know about, and doing it your own way. These are attributes and skills that they have. That's how they were able and capable of being shady in the first place. But when they recognize those things within myself, now they're mad. And those are the ways that they're going to be under constant attack now, because of this spiritual shade that they have thrown in my direction for their own benefit, is what I'm hearing, or what was said. And they feel like shit. Pluto. So something having to do with their Pluto, their heart chakra, or their heart energy, and do or die, you must. That's how they felt, like, win or lose, do or die, I'm going to do this, jackass spirit. What is their karma? So it's, what I'm picking up on, it's more than one. Look at this, man. This mess came out in reverse. Flipped out. So in the 7th house, balance. They'll be off balance, no balance. Cooperation. They won't have it. And they won't have partners. But these are all of the things, and the unwillingness is what I want to say, that they were willing to provide to me or for me. All of the things that they blocked from me as well. And so these are the ways. So we got one zodiac card, and we got one planet card, and we got one of the houses, right, that it's in, with the 7th house here. At the bottom of the deck, we got the 9th house, and we have Libra. We have Saturn, and we have in Capricorn. And we have the Sun card, right? And we have in Leo. So these are, Spirit said the guilty energies. These are the guilty energies. And at the bottom of the deck, and I meant to lead with this before I pulled out what is their karma. It's being illuminated. It's being illuminated, and the truth is being discovered. Someone's having a clear awakening. If not this person, they're recognizing, or they see this person's true colors now. Yeah, and it's being illuminated that they were being shady towards you and causing like some kind of bitch firestorm in your life. Behaving like a thug was right underneath it. Firestorm, thug. This is their true colors, right? Because they wanted to keep you secluded and separate me. And I'm so used to doing my tarot readings for other people, it's hard for me to just keep in mind that I'm trying to do this tarot reading for myself. Because notice I said you. And maybe this is happening to you. You know, you never know. Yeah, they wanted to seclude you from your own family even. Or maybe the family that you had, or that was working with you, because they weren't happy about you having it. I heard thief. So they weren't happy, so they decided to be a thief and lie and claim that you were fake busy. Like they were molding or creating you with this clay image here. You're fake busy. Watch this. But it was fake. It wasn't real. And their true colors is coming out because they were keeping secrets. This person got some bad news because this person's already married. This could be a workplace marriage. They have a sex addiction, or they're married to being a thug. Spirit said homewrecker. So they have a sex addiction or call themselves trying to do some type of love spell because they miss me, but they're married. They're already married. Yeah, and wanting me to be in some type of upside down or Jezebel energy, or they are in some type of upside down Jezebel energy, reverse. And it was a trap, a love spell trap. Yeah, they feel like shit right now. Turning your back right here. Yeah. Because they wanted to sweet talk you, meanwhile still pretending that they were happily single. So they wanted to come in with some type of offer recently, it looks like. But they didn't want to give you shit. Yeah, this person's mouth has no filter. They're always shit talking on their megaphone. Speaking your truth. This is what they're supposed to be doing. But see how angry that photo is? I'm intuitively picking up on the energy of someone's rhetoric. Something that they've been spouting off about me. To block me, to stop me, or maybe even at me, towards me. But all I'm doing is speaking my truth, as it says here. Speaking my truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. And this breaks cycles. Thank you, Spirit, for this coming out in the card energy this way. I'm going to go ahead and accept these cards because that's very factful. That's truthful. This person is an entire energy vampire here. This is the type of person, they want you to be in a relationship with them, right? But it's only good when they say it's good. It's only bad when they say it's bad. This is the gaslighter, the love bomber, the I heard DC infiltrate. Okay, Spirit, whatever that means. DC, yeah, gaslight. This makes no sense. They gaslight someone that feels like home to them with safe space here. Comfortable. I make this person feel comfortable, like they're at home and has peace, right? But you know what they're doing? Instead of recognizing that they have an emotional sanctuary, recognizing that they're comfortable, recognizing that they're protected, even in their vulnerability. Here, I am safe, right? They bite the hand. They bite the hand. I can't, it's like this person's so messed up inside that they can't even recognize that you have no reason to gaslight someone that makes you feel like home. Someone that makes you feel comfortable. It's because I make this person feel triggered. You see those tears running down this person's face? Do you see that storm cloud above their head? Yeah, it's like this person had like something looming over them. It could be guilt. It could have been love spell. It could have been attachments, entities. It could have been a spiritually transmitted infection or disease. I don't know. But this person has some type of negative reaction towards how I make them feel, as if they don't belong there. Maybe this person didn't grow up in a healthy home environment. And look at the next card. Lessons learned. Or they're pretending that they learned the lesson. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. This person look like they still got too many things going on in their mind. See right here. Shady. So they're covering up their face. They don't even want to be real or true to themselves, number one. And they're also hiding the fact that they feel like shit inside, which they probably look like shit as well. And then this person's face is painted. So it's all about their face and covering up and restricting how you view and see this person. And look, this is the mind. Covers their entire head. That's the mind. And feeling like shit, that's in your mind. That's in your mind. That's all in this person's head. What else, Spirit? Love bomb. What's that? The gaslighting, the love spells that came out earlier. Now we got love bombing. Intense affection too quickly. Overwhelming charm. But it was all to hide control. Control. The fact that they think or they want to control Octavia, or maybe my business, or how I run my business, how I operate, and they have made this their whole entire side job with side hustle here. multiple incomes, earning extra, financial security, always on their grind. And what I don't get is someone who makes you feel good, who makes you feel present, who sees you for who you are, who allows you to have comfort, a level of comfortability when you're in their presence. You want to bark at them, bite them, charge them like a wild freaking animal. What's wrong with you? Ascension. So they're pissed, or they're mad, or they believe that they will get some type of fame, I heard authority, by attacking me. Yeah, they want a big break. Or they've been telling someone, see this person on the phone, they've been telling someone you're going to get a big break. But look at that. Broken promises at the top of the deck. Disappointed expectations, failed commitment. So something that they even have done failed. It failed, yeah. They were in hustle mode. See that computer screen? It's empty. See all them cups of coffee? Grinding hard. Sleep can wait. So they're not even getting any sleep. This person probably has something to do with the past life. And maybe they're jealous, envious, or unhappy that they can't be a part of my past, my current life, or my future. Spirit said my future. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. They're like, it's cuffing season. Oh, that was December. So it's now January. And no, I haven't been cuffed. Sorry. It says deep fake here. Deep fake at the bottom. They were using the deep fake to have or to get some type of come up. And they're either having a tower, a spiritual awakening. Yeah. Because they're plastic. I just heard, this is, okay. So I just heard happy. She's the happiest girl around. Y'all know that old song. Y'all old as me. Come on now. Plastic. So this person had a plastic smile or was fake happy. Like, that's why I say at the start of my video, you know. Yeah, because they were like, oh, I'm a sweet talk you. But this person is just hot and cold. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up when it's down. You're wrong when it's right. Black when it's white. You get, they're making a wish. Yeah, trying to sweet talk me, making a wish because they wanted to have a karmic tie to me. Wow. I have to accept all of these. They wanted to have or make some type of karmic tie. This could have been a partner that I had in a past life. We got losing sleep, and that already came out. That they're hustling so hard that they're like, sleep can wait. So we got that more than once here. This person most likely needs to get some sleep. Yeah, sugar-coated. I heard sugar-coated bullshit. Soul contract that they wanted to give to you. So they wanted you to be or become full of shit. And then they was going to sugarcoat it. And they hate that you're unbothered, or that I'm unbothered by the fact that they're doing all. Because I'm sleeping and eating and resting as I should. Because I know that divine has me, has my back, has my front, has my torso. Spirit says, has my soul, has my energy, will provide for me. Yeah. And so they've been ghosted here. Left on red. See, it's seen, but there was no response. Someone else that they've been text messaging, or they're trying to have some type of, don't call it a comeback. Sugar-coated comeback. Sugar-coated comeback. Yeah, so that they can live in luxury. And my thing, here's my thing. If you weren't living in luxury before, Tavy, why would you be living in luxury now or even after, Tavy? You're doing something that's spiritually illegal. Yeah, boundaries fell out on the desk. Boundaries. You gotta have, I'm gonna keep up my boundaries because I don't dance now. I make money moves. Alright? In my Cardi B song voice. Yeah, because we're no longer accepting breadcrumbs. They can forget that. I'm not clout chasing, taking pictures with my tongue hanging out. When I throw up the peace sign, that's because I mean it. It's because I'm trying to give it. Yeah, this person recognizes that I don't care what's going on in the background or in other people's apartments. things of that nature. They could hook up, they could cuff up. I'm good, because most of these people need to do their shadow work, confront the demons and the beasts that's within them. Yeah, so they can effing wake up. All right, because these demons, entities, are just feeding off of them. Feeding off of them. They going on blind dates, or they're doing something blind, and it's a whole freaking catfish. Oh, they think they're talking to a woman, but it's a man. How many times have I said that? I've said it several times. With mirror, mirror here. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Octavia, Tavy, don't forget it. And Octavia is her only competition, with me versus me coming out here. Alright, I said I wasn't going to make this long. Since they were talking about ascension, let's get one card from Celestial Insights. Yeah, you need to reflect. Right, these people need to reflect on their own emotional baggage, is what I'm hearing. With reflection and emotion. Reflection brings deep insight. Have you been avoiding self-reflection? Yeah, they need to stare at themselves in the mirror instead of Tavy. Emotions, let them flow naturally, whether joy or sadness. Your emotions are your strength. Thanks for tuning in.